Hi, my name is Lena Casey. I'm a third-year student at Harvard Law School and also a legal intern at the MIT Media Lab. And I have the great fortune of presenting to you the outcome of work by the ReEntry group. So basically, ReEntry is a sidekick to help reduce recidivism and also to restore privacy in the process. And the target population that we were thinking about have slightly different personal data privacy concerns than you or I have. Their personal data privacy concerns might be, I wear an ankle bracelet, and so someone can tell where I am 24 hours a day. Or, I have to pee in a cup from time to time and hand it over to a stranger who will be able to tell if I'm taking drugs or not. And all this information is contained within a court system that is hard for me to navigate and that I don't know how to talk to. So thinking about these different, but still immensely relevant personal data concerns, we came up with ReEntry to help reentrants who are former members of the prison system, who are reentrant society. And the purpose was first to enable reentrants to graduate from the parole systems that they're in more quickly, so that once again they can have this problems like Twitter knows where I am, or a cited term of service that I don't understand. And also in the process to make the reentry process a little less invasive, to allow parolees and reentrants, for example, to have access to the results of their drug tests and have access to knowing when all their future meetings are coming up, and shift the balance of power between who has information from the large institution to the individual. Before, the large institution might have been the NSA or Facebook or Twitter. Now it's the federal government and the court system. But still, the individual is the same. And this is a theme that we've been ripping off the whole weekend and applies in this context too. So there already are reentry courts. I mean, our app is a result of a pitch that some of you might have heard when Judge Aitken came and spoke with us at lunch yesterday. So Judge Aitken is Chief Judge in the Federal District Court in Oregon, and they have a pretty cool reentry court model there. And basically what it does is provides direct lines of communications between reentrants and volunteers. They found that this constant communication, rather than the once-a-month check-in with a parole officer, is one of the greatest predictors of success among reentrants. It gives reentrants a significant personal stake and responsibility in getting back to that level of regular citizens, along with the regular privacy concerns that we've been discussing. And it requires the assumption of a lot of personal responsibility to get there. It's based on trust, transparency, and truth, and it's been really successful. They have 60% drop in recidivism based on this model. But it has a problem which is pretty familiar to any government initiative in that it's slow, it's not efficient. There are a lot of ways to make it work more effectively and make it work in a way that serves individuals. So we tried to improve this program by making it tech-enabled. Judge Aitken came, spoke at lunch, said, can someone make an app that will improve this? Gave us ideas about how to do so, and we came up with a mock-up for it. And where we started was the same place that the reentry court that isn't so tech-enabled also starts. And that's that there are a few criminogenic factors, the presence or absence of which can help you predict recidivism risk. So if you look at an individual and you look at their status with respect to substance abuse, mental health, education, their family environment, and their employment status, you can get kind of an idea of, okay, is this person at risk? Are they at recidivism risk, or are they doing pretty well? Are they on their way back into reentering society, or no? And that's where the reentry courts start, and that's where we started. And from there, we created a mobile application that reflects the importance of these factors, recognizes the signaling properties that they can provide, and also promotes communication between reentrants and everyday volunteers who are there just to help talk, and parole officers who are also there to talk with the reentrants, because again, just simply having open lines of communication was the best way to improve each one of those recidivism factors. And in the process, we did it in a way that promotes individual autonomy and rebalances the informational balance of power from a core system that's very difficult to navigate into something that literally is in the hands of the individual. So we have an Android app with these buttons, all of which reflect what the reentry courts are already trying to do, and does it in a more efficient and more easy to use way for the individual reentrant. So quickly going through the buttons, because we put a lot of time and thought into it, which I'm trying to distill into a quick pitch. First, the Me button. Now the Me button, when you click on it, shows you your progress, as well as shows you all the results that the parole office gets to see. The results of your drug test, your future meetings, your past meetings, and whether you've attended or not attended. All these are huge factors in determining whether someone is successful or not in parole. It's likely not something that an individual parolee is keeping track of. The Me button keeps it all in one place, so you have access to the same exact thing that the court records office does. Talk. Once again, I've emphasized this enough. I've emphasized it a lot, but I can't emphasize it enough, which is that having regular lines of communication is the most important tool for helping reentrants. Jobs and skills. Oh, okay. Scheduling and a crisis button. And all of these are responsive to the fact that we wanted to keep it simple. And here's just one example of how we worked on the privacy function. Right now, when reentrants chat with volunteers or parole officers, they're using their personal numbers, the officers and volunteers are using their personal numbers, but the app creates a way to anonymize all of that so you have your privacy in your own hands. And we hope that by empowering reentrants in this way, we can even further empower them to take their reentry into their own hands and speed it up to become, people who have everyday personal data problems. The architecture for it is API-based, open, so that multiple platforms, whether it's Oregon, another state, whatever level of government wants to adopt it, they can do so. And we have, with Judge Aiken and the team, come up with future plans of action, because there are stakeholders who want to see this come to fruition. So we look forward to taking this forward in the months ahead, and so if you are interested in it, come be part of our team. It's already a great and large team, and it will only be greater the larger it gets. So thanks very much.
One or two questions?